It's a young startup nyana, capital nyana. Hey dad, look bro, I'm trying to go to a culinary school and it needs 500 bags. Can you sort that out? Wasn't that the conversation?
Coasty, you know me. Coasty, you know me. I call myself a certified chicken lover. I love chicken so much. Like, chicken makes me so happy.
For real?
Sometimes you find out that you go to a place and then you ask what's the best dish there. The people that work there don't even know how the food tastes like.
Hey, that's a huge one, eh?
Yeah.
Hey yo, Sanbanan ngokulu wethoba nongaphaphi kamalamo khanya with the next and not with an A, the coolest kid in the block, and welcome to another episode, a fire episode of us doing a podcast with Ukanya with the next and not with an A. And before now we chat about who we're gonna have our guest for today. Let me quickly remind you as to where we are recording this from. A big shout out to the best ice cream spot in town. The Pie and Ice Cream Guy is available here at Corridor Hill, Shop 3, Langa Street. So when you guys look here, you'll then definitely see the trading hour specifications as well as where to order. Trust me, this place is definitely the place to be at if you want to go for an ice cream date or just come and hang out. Hey, it's really nice. The statics are amazing and everybody is cool. I've got the ghost lady here. So I want a ghost lady.
What it do?
What it do? What it do? Big shout out to ghost lady. Big shout out to our camera guy Kayise, and an enormous shout out for our guest today. So boy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
I'm alive too, man. I must say, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Dude, I must say, man.
Thank you so much.
I didn't think you were gonna agree. I'm like, Kesserina's not gonna wanna come through. You know this? So Kesserina Sgudla, she's the founder and I believe the owner of Kayise Cookery. It's a very nice sort of company where you guys can buy the best meals in town also, right?
Yeah.
I really like that. And without any further ado, another one. Big shout out to this baby right here. 013 again, Jonga Peseshila last week. 013 has officially sponsored us with this gin right here. You guys can obviously bag yourself a bottle using the promo code Kanye. Alright, there's a 20 Rand off for every single bottle that you purchase. Girl, tell me about who you are, man. I'm sure somebody out there who's
this girl?
Who's this girl? So
okay, my name is Kesserina. In the streets they call me Kassie because I feel like my name is so long and then you know they just say Kassie. Surname is Sgudla. I grew up in Katlehong and then I moved to Witbank at a later stage.
You grew up in Katlehong?
Yeah.
Fetty has the first liver.
No, I don't know it.
Okay,
when I moved from Katlehong, I was gonna do grade 9. My parents are strict. I lived no Gogo, so Istrata Bengasas.
Do you know where Alberton is?
I know where Alberton is.
I'm from Alberton, actually.
You lie. No.
To be specific. Literally.
My sister had a friend that lived in Alberton.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, it's such a small world. Who thought I was gonna meet you now here in Witbank? So far out. I mean, it's really far from.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but not to cut you off. Continue. Yeah. So you moved here.
So I moved here, and then I did my grade 9 in Witbank High. And then I did my matric there also.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Pretoria to study. So I studied marketing management in Rosebank College.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Then I graduated 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I moved back here, and then I had a 9 to 5.
And then you're like, this thing of working is not for me. Eh?
No. Here's what happened. So I was working in an office.
Yeah.
You know, it was okay. It was not bad. And then I got an opportunity to work in a event management company.
Okay.
So I moved to Nelspruit.
Okay.
So I was doing a show there. And then COVID hit, and then I lost my job.
Shit.
Yeah.
But then I believe that was like the birth of Kayise Cookery. Right?
Yeah.
So now this is what's gonna obviously now bring me to my next question. Now is for you to start a food business. I believe it's a passion.
It is.
That was birthed at a very young age.
Yeah.
Tell me, when did you now start? Before now we jump into you transitioning from one sort of job to the next, and building Kayise Cookery. Tell me, when did you now sort of find or see an opportunity to kind of move into the food business, and also kind of give me a bit of a breakdown as to when actually you discovered this passion that you have?
I mean, I just grew up cooking all the time. I used to see my gran cooking. She loved to bake, so I'd watch her bake and do all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I live with my dad, so I cook all the time at home. And everybody just loved the food. So I didn't know there was a thing that you can be a food blogger or what's or not. I just cooked, and I used to post on my Instagram, and then people just had an interest. Like, what did you mix there? Can you send me the recipe? Oh, it looks so good. During that time, I'm like, okay, I don't have my job. I don't know what to do, because I'm used to, I wake up every morning, that's what I do every day. But now it's COVID, I'm at home, I don't know what to do. I'm just like, okay, let me just lean into cooking. So I cooked, and then I'm like, let me start an Instagram page, post my food there. If you need a recipe, post a little bit of videos there. And then it just grew. Like, people just became interested.
Okay.
I would get DMs, what did you add? And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool.
So people saw, they gave a lot of interest in, is it maybe the specific way of how you then mix your food? Or you make it, or what do you think kind of got that certain level of interest from people?
I think it's because obviously the food looks good, but another thing I've noticed is I use ingredients that are very accessible. Like, you don't have to break your bank balance, and relatably, that's what people relate to, because the economy right now is a bit shaky.
True that.
And also during COVID, most people lost their jobs and everything, so you had to adjust your pockets, your budget. So every time you try and make meals at home, it's things that you can afford, but they still taste good.
So I had a passion of food growing up. So I did consumer studies.
Okay, I wish my high school had that.
I was about to ask you
Zero.
Any specific subjects that you did.
No.
So I did consumer studies because I sort of love food. I'm very skinny, so you won't see it. But I'm a foodie myself. Right?
Okay.
And I did consumer studies, obviously back then, with the idea of wanting to become a chef or anything like of that nature. Was that something when you now started your food journey with posting on social media? Did you perhaps think of maybe being a private chef, maybe on a cruise ship or one of these famous restaurants? I
did. I wanted to study in the culinary school, but the fees, expenses.
But I you're a rich kid though. What culinary fees? I hear you guys have it deep, bro.
Where did you get that?
It's the streets.
Oh, the streets are lying.
I hear you guys, You want some Mtipe level?
No.
Mtipe level.
No, it's not Mtipe level. Here's the thing, I believe at home they can afford life. They can afford life. But now I was taught that you have to make your own bucks. That's what I was taught at home.
It's a young startup nyana, capital nyana. Hey dad, look bro, I'm trying to go to a culinary school and it needs 500 bags. Can you sort that out? Wasn't that the conversation?
Like, you guys just brushing you off.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are funny.
Maybe her dad is one of those dads that actually want you to take responsibility of your life.
Yeah, but I mean, they need
You
to give
can't
you a
have-
nice startup.
There are some parents that you need to make your own bag. So before they actually fund you, they need to see that actually
My dad is very strict. So like when you come to my dad, you need to know your story, right? So it's one of those.
You spoke, okay, I understand. So, okay, now take me back to, okay, cool. So now it's COVID, you're posting, people are being curious as to what ingredients are you using to obviously get your food looking so good.
Yeah.
Now, when did that venture into becoming a business?
So like I said, I wasn't working, and then I moved back to Witbank because I lived in Nelspruit.
Oh shit, you went to Nelspruit too? You've been like sort of everywhere.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretoria.
I've been to
K1.
Pretoria, K1, Katlehong, yes.
Witbank, now Nelspruit too.
Nelspruit, then back to Witbank.
Okay.
So I moved back. Then I was like, okay, I need to make money.
Yeah.
I can't just sit around.
Yeah.
You know, like I just can't. So
Okay.
that's when I started selling food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First client, what did they order? How did they sort of want to render your services, I believe, or want your product? What was the first things that you initially then bought? Well, then sold.
My first clients were my neighbors.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's when you pull aroma.
You know, every time I cook, like they will smell it and they were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, because it's not like the.
They're like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
And I showed them like, this is what I do. They were like, okay, please, because we work and then Kayise, it's late and you know we need someone to make food for us. And I was just like, oh, okay, I can start here. So my first clients were my neighbors.
Wow. And then in the food business, right? Do you have a certain level of? Do you have a niche maybe? As to, because I know. I might be very wrong. Goes to Yamazubasi. What does she specialize in? Does she also like do everything?
This is my friend.
Oh, big shout out to Basi, guys.
She's my friend.
Is
Yeah.
she a pastry chef or does she do
No,
like
she
full-on dishes?
she does full on dishes. She's a chef. She studied for it. She studied at what's the school? I forgot the name of school. But she's a professional chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a specific niche maybe with the food that you then sort of sell through Kayise Cookery?
I don't think so. I think
she's versatile.
I'm very versatile in my cooking. Like I can switch around at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
She's a creative.
I'm a creative. I just play around with food and
Food
then
blogger.
Yeah, blogger.
Blogger. Such a fancy title, isn't it? A very fancy title. Yeah, so you versatile in the food that you make.
yeah.
Food. I will tell you about that, man. Because best was it. So Ilokunja. So you're very versatile with the food that you make.
Yes.
Tell me, what's your best dish that you like making? Your specific bit where you know it's okay. I'm cool with all these other ones, right? They taste exquisite, they're amazing, they're delicious. My people love
Can
it.
I answer that?
But
Roasted chicken with lemon.
Coach, do you know me? Coach, do you know me? I call myself a certified chicken lover. I love chicken so much. Like chicken makes me so happy.
for real.
For real.
She's a zest chick.
You know,
I was on her page, and that's all that she cooks. Chicken with lemon.
Chicken lover.
I'm a chicken lover. A friend of mine said to me, friend,
Yeah.
you know, when you open a restaurant,
Yeah.
please specialize in chicken. Because your chicken bangs.
Does it slap that? I'm fine. I hope if it's what's the Kaolu?
Definitely.
Chicken.
La, eat chicken.
Yeah.
Abantu abadli chicken. People just eat chicken, please.
And
Yeah.
it's actually healthier.
You know what's nice
Is
about
it?
about chicken?
Yeah.
Like there's chicken breast.
Okay.
You can make pasta.
With chicken breast, yes. I've
You know, it's very versatile.
I've made a meal like that. So I don't think it will be as
So let's say every there's 5 days.
Okay.
Literally, you can eat chicken from Monday till Friday in different ways.
Well, break it down for me, man. Break it down to.
Let's say Monday, pasta Monday.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Tuesday, you can turn it down. Maybe like have a chicken curry.
Ooh.
You see?
Sounds delicious.
Wednesday, let's see. What can you have on a
Maybe like
Wednesday?
Wings and chips.
Exactly.
Oh, man. On a Wednesday, it will
But like
slap
wings and chips
harder.
are for Fridays, bro.
True
No,
that.
no. But on Friday you can have a chicken burger.
Get to Friday.
Friday you can have a chicken burger.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Fridays burgers.
Yeah.
Saturday you roast your chicken, or you even roast it on a Sunday. I want chicken if you long.
Yeah.
Also, it's very affordable.
Hey, Brahmi, I'm sure your man has a bit of a mkaba, right? Apparently, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Feed him,
You
guys.
must feed
It
him.
works.
Guys, cook
And it
for
seems
your
like
man.
she's been doing it right. So chicken is your one sort of ingredient to go to.
Yeah. I love chicken so much.
Do you have plans of opening a restaurant maybe?
I do.
I mean, I saw. Well, obviously, this is gonna come on the second segment of the show when we actually have the food displayed. A big shout out to you, obviously, for bringing us to taste the food as well. I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to kind of
You've never. I know.
And for me, namanje, kuyoba into enkulu mfethu ukuzwe it's okay. Umjita, shithi usukadlana every day yayibona leyo nto. Mostly, do you have any questions for her?
So, as a food blogger, do you actually have any problems when it comes to your daily routine? Do you ever just be like, namuhla angikhaleli ukudla kwami or something like that? Because you actually deal with food each and every day of your life.
Yes, it happens. You know, sometimes you don't want to stand in the kitchen. Like, you just... You know, when someone else is serving you, do you know how nice that feels?
Mm-hmm.
I also envy that. I want to just sit down and then they serve me, I eat and I enjoy the food.
But now it's a problem.
It is a problem because now I will go to a place, I will taste the food and I'm gonna be like, ish.
Mine would
can do
taste
better.
better.
Papa isile vandag. Papa isile vandag. Why?
Does that happen?
It happens a lot.
I think it happens all the time.
I spend so much time with my friend Basi. She's also a chef. So we will go out and try to eat food and it's hard. It's hard. What I've also noticed with most restaurants, what they miss is they make the place look so beautiful, like the aesthetics and everything, and then they forget the main reason why we came there.
It's actually for the food.
It's for us to eat, but not for us to look at the furniture and it looks nice and stuff like that. I mean, yes, make the place look nice, because you know everybody's on like the Instagram tip. You know, I went to this place, I took a picture, I looked nice in it, but also yeah.
I mean, you still. Hey, so the reason why you didn't say that, you know? So tell me about these people that, you know, I get it. There's these food. I don't know if it's food influencers, Ghosty. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? But these people that really like kind of like taking pictures of their meals and stuff. The meal, the food, like you said, then the presentation of the meal then looks good, right? But then you say the food is trash. Oh, is trash a very harsh word?
No, trash is a very harsh word. You know what happens? You'll find that maybe there's fault in seasoning, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yes, the food does look good, but I as someone that cooks, you need to know the taste of the food, which flavors to play with, which spices to use, stuff like that. So now I come, salt, seasoning, off. Balance. Also, sometimes you find out that you go to a place and then you ask what's the best dish there. The people that work there don't even know how the food tastes like.
Hey, that's a huge one, eh?
Yeah.
So let me tell you a bit about. So at my school, my high school, we had a career day, right? A career day where it was an LO project where we need to go to work for a day. So like I then said earlier in this episode, is that I had a sort of passion. It's not as big as yours, obviously, but I had a passion for food. That's what kind of made me take consumer studies, right? And I then went to Roman's Pizza, actually, to work there for a day, because obviously they had to now fill in the form to say that I was here and how my performance was. Was I interactive with the chefs? Was I actually making the stuff? Was I interactive with the customers too? And then when I get there, they're like, bruh, did you bring his kaftini? I'm like, it's kaftini.
How?
Don't get free pizzas maybe here? So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
In the sense that even the people that actually make the food don't know what it tastes like.
No.
What's your take on that though?
Here's the thing. Everyone that's in that business plays a big role on your actual brand.
Nah.
So when I come to the place and I ask the waiter, what would you recommend? Because sometimes I go to a restaurant, I always try new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's see what's on the menu, how versatile is the menu, what I can check. And then I'll ask the waiter, bruv, what do you think it's nice? And they were like, I don't know. I'm like, how? You're selling the brand. You're selling a brand. So the people that work for you as the owner need to know how the food tastes like, so that when the customers come, exactly. So I will ask you, what's your palate like? Yeah. What do you like? Do you like spicy food? Do you like stuff like that? And then now I can recommend.
I get you.
Yeah, but some restaurants we don't get that.
Goes to Tabangan.
I really just think, Uti, we need to actually take more consideration into that kind of thing when it comes to restaurants and educating waiters, because most of the waiters are there just to get paid, right? So you really just get in, work, and you get out. But food is actually it's a very crucial thing in our everyday lives, so it would be actually a great thing for a person to know what they're selling, whether it be a waiter or the store owner. But you should know, today I feel like and then as a waiter would say, no, I suggest that you try our lamb shank with this and this and that, right? So that you actually have an idea of what you are selling to the people.
Yeah. As
opposed to just giving them the menu and walking out and
very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. So where do you find your recipes? I mean,
on my Instagram.
No.
Oh, are you saying
your recipes?
My recipes. Oh, okay.
I create them or.
I watch a lot of cooking shows, and I live on the internet. Like YouTube, Pinterest is my favorite. Like I just look at pictures on Pinterest every time. I'm like, oh, okay.
You'd like to recreate this?
I would like to make this. You also, what's nice about cooking is like you can see a picture. You don't really have to follow that recipe that you see on that specific blog or that recipe that you're reading. You can make up your own according to what you like your taste buds. So what I do, I watch videos.
I was about to ask whether you actually cook spontaneously. You're like, at the paprika, at the nini, and this flavor just bangs. So this is actually a method. This is ingredients right there.
I will try something for maybe today. Maybe this dish I've never done it before. I will follow the recipe, taste it, and then maybe it would not be my liking, and then I'll be like, okay, maybe if I add this, it's gonna taste like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I just play around with flavors.
I always thought food bloggers, like, they blog spontaneously, Like umuntu uzothi namhlanje chicken.
And then I ends the chicken.
I ate chicken, but angayenzi the way I try. Like
Yeah.
Come up. That's automatically a new recipe.
Sometimes it be like that. You just play around. Sometimes I open my fridge and I don't know what I want to eat, and I look what's there. I'm like, maybe if I mix that, but that, and that.
And then at the end, it actually turns out to be nice.
It's a meal.
Yo,
Fun.
Maza.
Bruh, something you can't find.
But you know, that is also another thing about being a creative.
Yeah.
You can create literally anything out of anything.
exactly.
Like literally.
You just play around in the kitchen.
And whatever.
Oh man,
And you
that's
make
beautiful.
meatballs. What are those things?
Yeah,
It's meatballs. Yeah.
You have mince and you have eggs. Now you have meatballs.
Yeah.
You make it lit after that.
Yeah.
It becomes so nice.
Then you have a meal.
Bruh. Oh, okay, cool. Food, right?
Uh-huh.
You done been doing food for how long now?
I started 2020. Yeah.
But obviously the passion then grew. Well, before that, it was because you used to cook at home.
Yeah,
right?
I used to cook all the time.
Businessically, hey, look at my kids.
In terms of business.
You know, but businessically, in terms of business, it then started in 2020, right? So it's been a good 3 years now.
I started.
2.5.
No, I 2020. That's when I used to just post on Instagram. I didn't sell anything or what's on that. I just posted my recipes and all of that.
Yeah.
And then 2022. That's when I started.
The Kayise Cookery.
Yeah.
Let's speak about Kayise Cookery right now. What is it exactly? What do maybe let's say somebody that's out there watching this right now, what is it that they can sort of find on your, do you have a menu? I believe you have a menu that they can choose from.
I do have a menu.
So what is it? So where can people find it? What is it that you're selling exactly? Are they starters? Are they main meals? Are they desserts as well? I saw that you have a new sauce. We're going to speak about that on the second half of the show. Tell me, what is Kayise Cookery exactly, in a nutshell?
Okay. Kayise Cookery is, it's all about food.
Okay.
Yeah. I do catering, but I do very small events. When I say small, like maximum can be 50. That's what I do. I just believe the less people are, the more the quality of the food becomes really good.
So what sort of events would you then cater for?
Birthday parties, small weddings, you know, dining with your lady type of vibe. You know, even trying to be romantic and then you just...
Oh, for real? So I can call you up for that?
Definitely.
I've been wanting to do a young romantic
candlelights.
You know what I'm
Candlelights.
with the whole 5-course meal.
Definitely.
I would really like to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, and then so it's small events like your birthday parties, fine dining for couples. What else can people expect from?
And then also I do events from time to time. So I did an event last year, Sip and Fist.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened is
Yes, Sip and Fist.
Sip and Fist.
Okay.
What is Sip and Fist?
Exactly. What do we do?
We feast and then we sip. What happens?
Exactly like that. Sip and feast. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I always hang out with my friends, right? They come to my house. And we always have wine and we have food.
Okay.
Yeah. So I looked at my friends and I looked at how happy they were and I'm like, we need to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's ice cream.
There is ice cream. There's always ice cream here. Oh,
We
thank you
are,
so
by
much.
the way, at a pie and ice cream guy. The best spot.
In town!
In town.
You ring.
You know this?
They bring.
Oh man. Do you know which one you ordered?
Yeah,
Caramel here.
I'm having the lemon and cheesecake. I love trying new stuff. So also the packaging looks really good.
It's stunning, isn't it?
It's stunning.
Stunning.
Really cute.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that people didn't really notice, alright? So I'm gonna move it closer. So if you actually look at the packaging and you look at the wall,
It's actually
it's the same thing.
Oh.
It's the same thing, my nigga.
I've never noticed.
Actually,
It's the same thing.
Wow.
Caramel Ghosty, is this you?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sweeter things in life, bro.
My man, we didn't win bubblegum level.
Ghosty.
We didn't win bubblegum level. A big shout out to the pie and ice cream.
Why? Actually, why do men love bubblegum?
No, so we don't love bubblegum per se. This is actually, well, I do love bubblegum. But this is a new flavor that I'm actually trying out for
Oh,
this
okay.
week. So each week I go for a new flavor because I'm trying to like kind of go down the whole menu. I'm trying to taste everything. Yonke. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't wait with bubblegum for today. A big shout out to the pie and ice cream guy here in Corridor Hill. They do free deliveries as well. So if you ring, they will definitely bring. It's here at 3 Langa Crescent in Corridor Hill next to Etekolot. But right now, trust me, this is the best ice cream spot you can find. Hey yo, back in again, Kulu Toba. Once again, Kamala Mukanya with the next and not with the name, and you are still watching the best podcast in town. Ha! The coolest kids in the vlog. Hey man, a big shout out. Let me just quickly remind you, we are at the Pie and Ice Cream Guy here in Corridor Hill, shop number 3 Langa Crescent. The best spots where you can go out for your ice cream dates. Oh, I mean look, compared to me, I'm gonna be honest now, they don't only sell ice cream or pie. There's a lot to choose from this menu. And here's a quick hint, there's a new menu that they've now launched, which you're definitely gonna enjoy. A big shout out to 013 Chin right here for sponsoring our podcast.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of gin,
Okay.
so this is nice.
Yeah, it's lit, nah?
Very nice.
Yeah,
The taste is smooth, you know. There's something about it.
Yeah.
There's something
And
about it.
our last week's guest uthe yena uvukanga nakhanda namangazi ngaba nekhanda mhlambe. So to manje nebabalazi because of this 01.
Really?
It's actually really that great. You guys can obviously get yourself a bottle, and also you then qualify. If you then purchase it through the podcast, you then qualify for a 20 Rand off. Do use the coupon code that you guys are gonna see here below, and then you're gonna bag yourself a nice 20 Rand off on each and every bottle that you buy. Do help the podcast grow by purchasing 013 and clicking that like and subscribe button right here. We've got some food here in front. Go slade in fact.
Wait, are you not gonna tell people that this gin knocks you off after one glass?
Hey!
No! Be honest to the masses! Come on! This gin right here knocks you the hell out after one glass.
No, I think Ghosty when we Please,
No, but Kayise can attest.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
On the cool.
And it's smooth. Like
That's yeah.
Clean.
No,
vibe.
Sandy,
You're cruising.
Yeah.
You're cruising.
Yeah, a big shout out to Sandy
Big shout
Lishabane
out.
and a big shout out to Uno Nomashiane as well. Those are the two founders of 013 Gen right here. The packaging for me is amazing, I must say.
Yeah.
The packaging is gorgeous. The taste of the gin is amazing.
smooth.
My guests love it too.
You know what I love about the packaging?
Yeah.
The sun. So Mpumalanga 013.
Dog!
Yeah,
Dog!
They're onto something.
Dog!
They're onto
That's where the
something.
sun begins, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
We're rising stars here.
Yeah.
Again,
Now
you
we
can.
just it with pineapple, so
Hey,
color
wait.
coordination.
Young Tol.
Bo, 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 bo.
You can definitely get yourself a bottle here using the promo code below, 20 Rand off. Fair too. This is your new drink whenever you are going out. I must say, it's the table here is looking rather appetizing. It's mouth watering too.
Okay.
I can't even focus. What is it that we have displayed in front of us right now?
Okay. Here we have bruschetta.
Okay.
It's an Italian dish. But don't be scared, it's just bread with like tomatoes, a little bit of bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Sounds fancy.
Into SO toilet, no bruschetta.
Ma'am, you're gonna shock the stomach, man.
The going on here?
Okay, and I see we have pasta here in front.
Yes, that's tomato
Do this.
and basil.
Okay.
So it's a vegetarian pasta. There's no meat here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tastes really good.
Sure, it looks amazing. Can't wait to taste it.
And then, actually, there you know, was me and chicken, eh?
Yeah, you did say you and chicken.
Me and chicken.
You best friends.
I was like, some wings for you guys, and yeah, some sweet corn.
I can definitely tell you this one. So what inspired all these dishes that you then made here?
Okay, this one, my sister is vegetarian. I don't know if she transitioned, but no, she only eats chicken now, like just only white meat.
Because of Kayise.
Nah, just chicken.
Because of Kayise.
No, she only consumes white meat. She's not a fan of red meat.
Okay.
So this was inspired by my sister because she doesn't eat meat. So I was like, let me make a meal that tastes good but doesn't have meat. The bruschetta, I love bread. So I was like, ways I can eat bread differently.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me check what's on the internet, and then I just saw this and I was like, okay, this is cool. This you can have, like, you know, when you're having like a girl's chilling thing, and then you have it like as your starters with whatever you have there. This is perfect for starters. You know my love for chicken.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
You know my love for chicken.
The chicken level, yeah. I can tell you that. A big shout out to you, obviously, for bringing us to taste this.
Okay.
Right here. I don't know if you mind if I can have some chicken.
Kalangai. Kalangai.
You guys are forgetting the sauces.
I'm not forgetting the sauces, actually, guys. A big shout out to you. What do we have here, man?
That's red chili sauce, homemade. It's very spicy.
Yeah.
This goes well, you know, with the chicken, of course.
You reckon it goes well with the chicken?
And also you can use it when you like make your spicy curries. You can put this one. And if you want to heal the hangover, for those who drink, then
Actually tasted the sauce, and it's
it has that kick, ne?
Yeah, it has that kick.
And then this is green chili sauce. It's on the mild side. If you don't like too much spice, then this is your girl.
Oh man, this is amazing. I love this. And these are homemade. I see
These are homemade.
Organic and homemade.
Yes.
I love the fact that these are homemade. Like, she made them herself.
I made
Yo,
them.
bro.
How
This
amazing
chicken is
is
amazing,
that?
bro.
So here's the thing, if you have not yet tasted my chicken dishes, you're missing out.
This chicken is amazing.
Okay, no, I think we have to dish up, please. Please.
I'll appreciate that because
Okay, Easy, please bring them.
Can you please ask them to warm the food for us?
that's so cool.
Is it possible?
No. No, let me ask. Hey, buffet, the chicken there imnandi. Are we still recording? We're still on? This chicken is amazing, bro. I'm not sure. Cousin, this is amazing. Thank you so much for obviously bringing
Pleasure.
I'm thinking
to us.
for me and you, right?
I love this.
For a warm up of the food.
Needs a bit of that titivating moment.
Yeah, no, and it's very eye pleasing.
Bruh.
I have the
You can
say.
literally eat this food with your eyes.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. You eat with your eyes, literally.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You eat with your eyes.
Let's chat about Ilokunja for a bit. Hey man, so we're back at it again. We've then actually dished up Ugudla like face and the Sindalamnanda about that we were the podcast for face. It's us doing it after all. And it's P2 Kayise, right? And we were chatting about Ilokunja, the events that you then host, Sip and Feast.
Sip and Feast, yes.
You have one that's happening on the 7th of
October.
October.
Yes.
Didn't want to just say August though. October. So you have one that's happening on the 7th of October this year, and this is your second event, right?
Yes.
Let's chat about what is it that people can expect if they want to attend this event.
Okay, we will be serving a 3-course meal.
Okay.
With wine pairing.
Okay.
Yes.
Wine.
The wine. I love wine.
And you mentioned that you do wine tastings too.
I do wine tastings, like, you know, like I said earlier, when I'm hosting like fine dining dinners for my clients, I also include wine tasting. I pair the food with the wine. Yes.
So where is this wine coming from then? If you can tell me a bit about where this wine is, because I mean, if it's tasting, that means not a lot of people that know about this wine, and for them to taste it, it means it's a new sort of product in the market, right? Give me a bit of a breakdown as to what this wining is. Where does it come from? How are you in partnership with it as well?
Okay, like I said, I love tasting wine. I love drinking wine. So I went to I spent some of my time in Pretoria, so they made me taste this wine, TJ Wines. I tasted the Pinotage and it's amazing.
Pinotage.
Yes.
Big shout out to TJ Wines, man. Crazy. Yeah.
So smooth, very nice, just goes well with your meals. It's really nice. Yeah, so TJ Wines will be part of the Sip and Fest event. Yeah.
Ghost lady kunjani lokudla mfethu?
Yo, like I'm going in.
Le sauce ithini mfethu emntwaneni?
Like I'm going in. This sauce actually has the right amount of kick that you need, right? So like it's there, it's up there. Like Chicken Licken was found shaking, bro. And that's the good again. The more you eat,
Yakbiza. Tell me about a big shout out to TJ Wines, right? Big shout out to TJ Wines from Centurion. We'd really like to have you here, man. But for who the sauce and fethu khala ngesauce Ghost lady. Why a sauce? Because nami ngiyayizwa mfethu ngiyababelwa, but yilokhu baba okumnandi ethole yona. Wow, decide ukwenza sauce mhlawumbe ubonile ukuthi amajita ayalekha la ngaphandle, or these companies are lacking, to which then you want to introduce your own sauce. What happened about you trying your own sauce?
Every time, because I used to sell takeaways, so I'd cook and then my clients will come and they will ask, is there any sauce? So I didn't have any sauce, so I was like, and I used to chop the chili and just put it in like a little container, and they would love the chili. Also my friends, they will call me at any day, baby girl, they are chilies, I'm like, okay, sure, come and get it, you know. So from there I was like, actually let me make it and sell it.
So your friends have been the biggest sort of support of your company, right?
Yes.
To which now I believe I heard in passing that your Sip and Feast was then initially started by, not really started, but it origins from you hosting events with your friends?
Yes, I host my friends most of the time, so they come in my house, we chill, we have wine. Like siyakazana.
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
when I let her in the stove.
yeah, it's in the stove. When who's in the when who's in the chini, when who's in the wine, and then we sit down and then we just like, it's nice.
I love
this. I was like, oh, so this could be a thing. Yeah, because we not just sit and like eat and whatever, but we chat. You know, you tell me, my friends, most of my friends are in business, so they'll tell me about the business and stuff like that. So the first time I hosted the show, the girls were so happy. They're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Like, because the conversations though are flowing, they're very nice. You get to network with other people. You see what the other one is doing, and the other one is doing, and the other one is doing, and then we can all work together. Yeah. I'm all about that.
So the next Sip and Feast.
Yes.
It's on the 7th of October, I believe. How can people now kind of the people that want to attend the Sip and Feast, how can they get in touch with you, or are the tickets that are sold, or what's the whole shebang around that?
The tickets are selling for 600 Rand per person, so you get a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
Bottomless wine, guys. Just
and conversation
and good convos in between.
Yes, and also I'm gonna be bringing a live band. There's a yeah.
Are you for real?
With
no. Hey, but how many Molimo. And ooh, Ghosty.
So who are you collaborating with?
I'm bringing my friend Gracia. She's a very good singer, so she's gonna be there. There's gonna be a
I've heard
live
of
band.
Gracia.
You've heard of Gracia?
Yeah, she sings beautifully.
It's so nice. I'm about
Let me tell you what then happened right now, right? So the team and our guests here, Bavile, decided, as in guys, let's take a bit of an ad break. See the Kayise. Ghost Lady, how was that meal, man?
Yo, that meal was phenomenal.
It was amazing, wasn't
That meal
it?
was amazing.
It was delicious.
Yo, I had mouth orgasm. That meal was freaking good.
My man.
I don't think I've ever tasted such a meal.
It was delicious. It was
And it was
exquisite.
very simple. It was a very simple meal.
Yeah.
But it shot straight to the heart.
No, it did.
A big shout out to Kayise Cookery.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing the thing.
No man, I must say your meal, that the chicken was amazing.
Thanks.
The pasta also was delicious. What was that bread shandies that you then?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. That too for me was amazing, and the sauce. A big shout out for you to the sauce as well. This one here specifically, if umuntu wena uthanda izinto ezibabayo, get yourself a Kayise Cookery chili sauce, red chili sauce. This is definitely to die for. I'm gonna tell you. So now I wanna be apart from the food, right? Congratulations on being a mother.
Thanks, I'm a new mom.
You're a new mom.
Yeah.
I believe your kid is about 4 months.
She's 4 months.
4
yes.
months old, yeah? How is it? How's that whole experience?
It's so cool. Like, my kid is like the happiest kid.
Yeah.
Like, she's smiling all the time.
Oh, yeah?
It's crazy.
Kamala Kuban.
Her name is Imanami Kayise Sgudla.
Where does that name Kayise then comes from, man? Because now the business is Kayise Cookery, the daughter is Kayise. Kamban.
The name Kayise is the name that my dad calls me with. He calls me Kayise.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I was pregnant, Eka just decided, let's give her the name Kayise. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. How was the whole pregnancy experience though? You don't really post much about the baby daddy too though, so I want us to join.
Yeah, no. You all cooked me. Me see like why? Why ningenza so?
Oh my god.
Imisebenzi izenzo zaka Ghost Lady mfethu.
Please, why am I catching smoke?
Yeah? Izenzo zakho mfethu.
Why mina?
But guys, I asked. Yes, don't ask me such questions.
Aye
It's
man.
up to you.
The people wanna know who Kayise Cookery is. Kayise. Mina ngikwazi ngo Kayise kakhulu.
And they want to know who Kassie is shaking the sheets with.
I don't think they want to know that. They just want to buy the food.
Nema bathenga ukudla. Guys, please buy Kayise Cookery. It's available on YouTube, on Instagram.
Yeah, and
Udayisa izinto eziningi lapho.
it has different menus for every day.
Yeah.
I remember there was pasta Friday.
There was no.
What?
It was pasta Thursdays.
Thursdays, burger Fridays.
There was burger Fridays, and then Mondays we had steak with chicken.
Chicken, yes, and then Tuesdays.
What do we have on Tuesdays?
I don't remember.
I think I was selling steaks on Tuesdays. Yeah, I had to close down from selling because then I was heavily pregnant, so yeah I couldn't move around. Yeah, but I'm gonna start selling very soon. Just check my Instagram.
Do you know what I'd really like, Kassie? Is that mhlambe our daughters come and do some tea parties there together. You know those play dates.
That'd be really cool.
That would be really cool, man. And obviously there is a bit of a connection between you and I, from a family perspective as well. So I must say that, man, that's gonna be really cool. And I would like you to obviously now introduce our children to this whole cooking sort of world as well, because of as young as kids are, they enjoy doing ama play dates where they cook and then bapheka ngobutshani yabo lezinto lezi
Yeah.
bayenza ipapa mhlambe ngelokhunja like how we used to do it back in the day. Yeah, oyiwanu mama oyiwanu sisi yabo into kanjani and then bayapheka
mama wanu baba, why are you jumping that much?
Na mina ingane nami mfethu ngeke leyo nto ingane nami mina ngeke yenze leyo nto but sengiyasho ukuthi oyiwanu mama oyiwanu sisi they doing play dates, dinner parties there yabo. Yeah,
that was actually cool.
it was cool growing up.
Yeah, that was nice. It shows like the whole sharing thing.
Yeah,
because
contribution.
na school avele kamakhelwane qeliwe anyanisi itamati,
Yeah.
you know, also kids when they play and they play like that, it just it shows indaba yokushare as a community.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. But then no, I think we've then gotten a picture of who you are, of what you can do, what you then aspire to be. But tell us about your sort of day-to-day life. What are your morals? What are the things that you then sort of consider a Kayise sort of subject? I don't know if you're making sense in my question, but like, how do you live your day-to-day life? What are the things that you live by, that you stand for, and you live by on a day-to-day?
Okay, I'm a very calm person. Like, I'm very relaxed.
Yeah.
So for me is love other people, be kind, help where you can help. That's it. Yeah.
Anisti, in your last words before we let her go.
I just want to know, what should we expect from Kayise Cookery besides the Sip and Fest, besides all that?
Yeah.
What can we look out for? Are you gonna venture out into a more consistent every day-to-day business? Are you gonna open something? Like in this City, actually we can't wait for December because Kesserina promised us that in December this is what we're gonna have. More cook-off, more Sip and Fest. What are we looking out for?
More Sip and Fest, obviously. I'm also trying to do like pop-up restaurants, like, but that's part of the Sip and Fest, not just only in Witbank but like other places too, like Pretoria, Nelspruit, hopefully, because I'm very familiar with those places. What else? That's pretty much it.
No Kayise Cookery restaurant maybe coming in the next couple of years? I mean, you've got a dad that really has it. So, I mean, it's inevitable to kind of not have a restaurant, right? Purely because of how much your food is so, like, it's so good.
I feel like everyone needs to taste.
Everybody really needs to, like, find a restaurant where they can actually fine and dine.
They need to give you a chance for you to prove yourself.
Thanks, guys.
I'd really like to see a restaurant, a Kayise Cookery. Maybe you're gonna call it something different
in the future.
Yeah, it would be really nice. Trust me.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe I can bring my lady there too.
Yes.
Over the
I'm an advocate for umjolo, like Jolani, guys.
No.
Umjolo is really nice.
No.
Yes.
Just cut it there.
But anytime, without any further ado, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for the food as well. Thank you so much for kind of displaying, or rather kind of giving us a bit of a piece of who Kayise is. I'm gonna be very specific on the piece because right? But a very, 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 very nice big shout out to you for joining us today, in fact, and making this episode such a vibe for us. I'm sure the team really enjoyed it. Ghost Lady clearly did. The camera guy is full there, so he's yawning now. You know what I'm saying?
He's not even moving at this point.
Like writes in fact, yeah.
Like,
so thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, guys. Sip and Fest, 7 October.
7 October 2023, we're gonna be there.
Buy the tickets, guys. It's gonna be
600 rand.
600 rand
for a 3-course meal.
Yeah,
like, that's a bargain, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be really, really nice.
Absolutely.
I know you guys are coming. I know you guys are coming.
We definitely are. We're gonna be there. Gonna give us free tickets. Sip and feast.
I wanna get free tickets, but you gotta give a free cameraman, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna speak to a camera guy. I'm sure maybe you can do something.
You can do
Sip and Feast happening on the 7th of October 2023. The tickets are 600 Rand. You can come get yourself a three-course meal with some exclusive wine, all the way from a Centurion. Thank you so much for joining this episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode as well. Do remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, because each and every subscriber really makes a difference. Till next week, guys, have fun. Sabon.